Hi, this is the Missing Found podcast. I'm your host, Jaden Harlow. Before we get into the case, I have a few details to share about the show. The Missing Found is a true crime podcast focusing mainly on unsolved missing person cases in the Black community. The cases that I cover have either gone cold, have little to no media coverage, or have gone without conclusion. You can follow the show on Instagram at The Missing Found or on media at The Missing Found to read our script. I also would like to mention that we have a case suggestion form in the show notes or description box that you can complete to submit your case suggestions that are of the Black and missing. I ask that you please like, share, and subscribe, and comment to share your thoughts on this case. This is the update of case episode 3, the disappearance of Delano Burkes, to which has now transitioned from a missing person investigation to a homicide investigation. It is with a heavy heart that I share with you this tragic ending. Delano Burkes' body was found floating in the port of Houston. I have included 2 maps that show the driving and walking distance from McIntyre's, Delano's last location on surveillance, to where his body was found in the water source. The discovery was made by employees on a tugboat on Friday, November 25th. The employees found Delano floating in the water on Friday morning in the Houston Ship Channel, which is located in the 9600 block of High Level Road, and 15 miles from where he was last seen in the Heights area of Houston, Texas. The missing person case of Delano Burkes has now transitioned to a homicide investigation. It is not clear why or what made Delano's case transition to a homicide investigation, but this element alone is significant in what may have happened to Delano in his last and final moments. There is information that have not been released to the public since it is an ongoing and active investigation. As stated, transitioning to homicide signifies that there is a finding that directly correlates to a murder or killing, that Delano may have actually been targeted at the very moment he took a sip of his drink with his friends, after he was escorted out of McIntyre's, or a random attack while he was on the streets after his friends left him and drove off in his car. An autopsy will be conducted to determine the cause of death. Now, we're pushing to get justice for Delano and bring the person or persons involved to the forefront to be charged and convicted on the highest level. This case is still developing, and I will keep you updated as I receive updates. If you have any information that will lead to the arrest of those responsible for the death of Delano, I strongly encourage you to contact Crime Stoppers anonymously at 713-222-TIPS, and that's 8477. You can also submit a tip online at www.crime-stoppers.org or via mobile app in your app store. There is still currently a cash reward of $5,000 for information relating to Delano Burkes. May God bless and keep you all. Please be safe and vigilant. And when I say this, I really do mean it. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11.